Welcome everybody, my name's Trip Foreman and we have Jason Forrest with us here, the Director of Resort Operations at Watermen's Retreat, which is right here, right next to Reel. Director of Resort Operations, that sounds a little bit like technical, but if you break it down, it just means that Jason is in charge of all fun.
All the fun.
All the fun on our site here at Reel and Watermen's Retreat. Jason, welcome.
Thank you.
We are here to talk about a big event that we have coming up. It is called the Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat. Jason, what are the dates?
July 12th, 13th, and 14th, which is like pretty soon.
It's like a month away. Yeah. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's right.
Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat. Jason, let's dive into it. What's happening at Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat?
The biggest thing that's happening is all the gear that we're gonna have available for people to use and demo right here in the Watermen's Foil Garden. And at the Reel launch site. It's going to be more gear than could fit in Newsy's truck times 4.
All right, so now we're stretched. You're kind of blowing my mind, right? Because I think everybody has like the ultimate level of gear as like Newsy's gear. Like, oh, if I can only have every foil that Matt had, I think I would be set. And now you're claiming it's more than Matt has.
Way more than Matt has.
Is that is that even possible?
It's barely possible, but we are pulling it off. I have the list. I've seen the list. We are putting all those things into the Reel rental shop as we speak to stock that thing full.
Yes.
And we're going to be pulling everything out here into the yard with Aidan and James from Armstrong and Reel.
Okay.
And they're going to be out here talking about the gear, putting on a demo, letting people use the gear that are staying with us in Watermen's Retreat.
Okay.
And it's gonna be really incredible.
So if you're staying with us at Watermen's Retreat, how much does it cost to demo all of the gear?
Well, if you're staying with us at Watermen's Retreat, you're gonna be able to just come right outside, talk to Aidan, check in with James. They're gonna learn about your riding and what you wanna do, and they're gonna set you up with the right gear, and they're gonna send you out in the water right here at the Foil Garden.
I didn't hear any price involved, how much is it gonna?
It's because I didn't say a price.
It's free?
There isn't a price.
Free?
Yeah.
No charge?
No charge.
Nada?
Yeah, not a
Zero?
charge. Yeah, if you're a guest, you get access to launch and land from our facility. And so usually we have the rental shop that's available, which does have a transactional value of when you grab the gear and take it off site and do what you like. But for the Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat, it's a tent, some gear, Aidan, James. I want to try this, and I'm going out here.
Couple fist bumps maybe, and then you're
probably
some
fist bumps, maybe some high fives. I mean, Aidan's from New Zealand. I don't really know what the language.
It might be different.
Is there still fist bumps?
Maybe.
I think so.
I don't know. It might be upside down though, because they're underneath the equator. It might be an upside down fist bump.
Something like that.
So you're staying at Watermen's.
Yep.
You're coming down onto the lawn. You're meeting up with James and Aidan. You're going out on the water, right?
Right.
Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat. I live in my van. And so I don't need to stay at Watermen's Retreat?
Yeah.
How do I participate?
So we'd love to have you out here because you're probably a great customer of Reel and a devoted Armstrong fan. So come on out, have a chat with Aidan and James, check out the gear, come to the tech talk that we're gonna have, which will be in the evening inside of the Reel Lesson Center, where these guys are gonna talk about gear and have a demo of gear. But our site is reserved for those that are actively staying with us at Watermen's Retreat or actively taking lessons with Reel Water Sports.
And you can stay at Watermen's Retreat, you can stay at Watermen's Cabanas, you can stay at Watermen's Hideout, so any of the Watermen's accommodations, you're out there.
Correct, exactly.
I got a couple friends that don't foil, right? So they're like foil curious. They watch me foil, they see how frothy I get, they see my foil face, they've always wanted to get into foil. Do I leave them at home or do I bring them?
You bring them with you, and the perfect thing to do with them would be to put them in our, get them signed up for our Wing Zero to Hero Wing Camp that we're putting on those same exact dates.
No, so we've added another Zero to Hero Wing Camp on the dates of Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat.
Exactly.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You come in on Thursday night, you do not know how to wing foil, you leave on Sunday, you are a confident wing foiler that can get their own gear and go home and practice on their own.
Correct. Yeah, that's the goal of our Zero to Hero camps, whether it's winging or kiting, is that someone can come here and get confident enough that they can purchase gear and go home and take safe sessions. So that's our goal of a 3-day Zero to Hero camp. So we're putting on that special Zero to Hero wing camp for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of Armstrong Weekend here at Watermen's Retreat.
All right, so let's wrap this video. How do people participate? Like what's next? Like when people hang up this YouTube video, like they put the YouTube video down on the cradle and they're done with it. how are they going to participate in Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat?
First thing I would do is pick up that phone, 252-987-6000.
Yep.
Get in touch with somebody here at Reel in the sales office.
Yep.
They're going to set you up with accommodations and lessons for the weekend. I'm staying here in Watermen's Retreat or the Cabanas or the Hideout. I'm taking lessons right here.
Jason, thanks so much for joining us. We covered it all. Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat, July 12th to the 14th. We got all of the gear. Again, more gear than even Newsy has. We got real Zero to Hero Wing Camp, and
Yes.
we've got some clinics, some tech talks,
Yes.
and stuff going on as well, both ability and gear happening, so everyone can participate. We hope you can join us. Again, it's Armstrong Weekend at Watermen's Retreat, July 12th to the 14th. Thanks for tuning in.